Hey everybody, welcome to your Abundance Angels, a pick a card reading with me, Stella Wilde. Here on my channel, it's all about giving you the intuitive information you need to manifest your wildest dreams. So, as I like to say about all my readings, these are energetic possibilities and potentials. Use the energies, don't let them use you, and apply the energies to your specific life and situation. So in this pick a card reading, we're going to focus in on money, career, and business using the Abundance Angel Oracle cards. So I have 5 piles here for you. So just relax, just tune into whatever pile is speaking to you, and let's see what it has to reveal for your money, career, and business life. All right, so here are our 5 piles. We're going to start first over here with our sparkly, glittery camel. Then we have a chunk of citrine, followed by the wealth Buddha, followed by our clear quartz crystal, and then we have our Chinese coin. So take a moment to tune in, whatever pile is calling to you. And then we will get into the reading. The timestamps are in the description of the video. All right, let's see what's going on with the camel. If you chose the camel, a good friend of mine gave this to me. You know who you are if you are watching. I've had it for a long time. It has a secret compartment. I still have it in case she's wondering if she's watching this. Okay, let's see your card. You have do the work. All right, it's not enough to dream or pray. You've got to also take the positive action steps that you are being divinely guided to take. Consistently working on your priorities will make them flourish like a lush flower garden. Okay, wow. And it may be important. It's interesting, this little angel is playing a little lyre here. So having music on also while you work. Music as a motivator, I think, is another important message. So, okay. Positive action steps that you're being divinely guided to take. All right. So first we have the 5 of coins. Then we have the Queen of coins, no reversals. 7 of wands, Ace of swords, and a 4 of cups. Okay. Wow. And I'm going to read them in that order. So we definitely have a situation here where, you're really desiring more. You're desiring more from yourself. And you're also desiring more in terms of financial compensation. I read coins not just as money, but also as self-esteem. So there may be something here where you are not as fully aligned or consistent, because as the card says here, consistently working on your priorities. You may not be as consistent as you would like to be because maybe, your confidence kind of wanes in and out, right? So there's something here about kind of maybe working on that as well, looking at issues surrounding that. If that is something that you've been working on in your life, not everybody is, but if there's something where you're feeling a little less confident in yourself of whatever this situation is to manifest more, maybe looking at that as well as doing a little bit extra in terms of your work. Because we have beautiful manifestation energy here with the Queen of Pentacles. So it could also be working on your manifestation mindset. Maybe that needs some work. The card, do the work, right? And as it says here, working on your priorities, positive action steps. So yes, it is about asking, believing, and receiving. It's also about, of course, the mindset and the actions that you are taking. So you're going to also put some boundaries in place. This is going to be important for you. The other thing too with this particular energy, there may be some confidence things going on about being different than other people, doing it your own way, putting your own personal stamp on something. See, the other people here, they could be like the sheeple, right? They can be like the people who just follow the crowd, do the same old thing. But here you are. You're like, no, I want to do my own thing. I got my own way. I want to create this. But still, it can feel a little, nerve-wracking sometimes to break away from the crowd and really do your own thing. But that's where your prosperity lies. It's not in about copying other people. You copy other people, you get the same old over here. And also when you copy other people, that takes a hit on your self-esteem as well. And you don't want to copy other people. You want to break out and be free and do something different. And that is where the money's going to come from. So there's something here about doing the work also in the way that best suits you and your unique approach, and stepping away from, the crowd and standing out. Okay. But yes, there may be something about confidence to do that needs a little work as well, depending on your personal situation. As I say all the time, use the energies. Don't let them use you. It's a general reading. But look what we have over here, the Ace of Swords and the Four of Cups. So we have energy here where you're going to get your mind right. You're going to make that firm decision. You're going to draw that line in the sand. You're going to have a little conversation with yourself, and you're going to say, this is it. I want to do this. I want my priorities to be straight. I want to do the work. I want to do more, and I want to do it in the way that I want to do it. And I want to create and manifest that prosperity for myself. So this is a beautiful card of victory, making your mind up, that drawing that line in the sand, that your dream and what you want to have accomplished in your life is going to take precedence and priority over all other things currently on your plate with money, career, and business. So, because even the Ace of Swords, the aces for me are about the self. It's what I want. And this is really about making up your mind that your dream is just as valuable as anybody else's dream. And whatever your dream is, it's worthy of working on it. It is. Whether you're trying to get a side hustle going, whether you're trying to get your own business up to the next level, whether you're trying to go back to school and learn something new to have a whole new career, whether you are going for advanced promotion or something like that, it doesn't matter. All right. So gorgeous energies here. Keep your eye on that prize. Keep your mind set and straight and focused that this is what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to manifest. So it's not enough to dream or pray. You've also got to take the positive action steps that you're being divinely guided to take. So what I feel you're being divinely guided to take here is stepping out in some sort of unique way. Also, there could be messaging involved as well. Since this is about communications, there could be some important writing, communications, messaging that you're going to be putting out there to let other people know about you and your work. But it's got to be very, very unique. Okay, so that's another possibility here, that maybe you've been afraid to kind of really put your quirk out there, so to speak. But that is the thing that's going to help make your dream come true. So leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you with this energy. And best of luck to you with all your career endeavors. All right, let's see what's going on with the pile with the beautiful chunk of citrine. I love that piece of citrine. All right, let's see what we have for you. It is safe for you to receive. Okay, the more you allow yourself to receive, the more resources you have available to share with others. Open your arms to receive and be a conduit for good coming to you and through you as it blesses the world. Oh, I love that. All right, it's safe for you to receive. You're a conduit for good. All right, let's see your tarots. Oh, we have the sun. Beautiful. Six of Cups. The Lavas. Eight of Wands. Wow. And the Knight of Coins. Okay, wow. Okay, this is so interesting. This is so interesting about it's safe for you to receive. So we have very interesting energy here. We have two child energies, right? We have the Six of Cups and then the Leo energy, which in the regular Rider-Waite, of course, has a child on the card, but it's Leo. So it's associated with the fifth house, and in astrology, that has to do with children. So what this is saying to me is, it's time to get back to the lighthearted, joyful, innocent days of not thinking about tally sheets, right? Not thinking about who's giving what to whom, when, and who got what, when, how, where, why. All right. Sometimes, in adult relationships are run like a corporation, right? Like we're like CFOs of our life. Well, did they give me this, or did I give 110% and they only gave me 55% back? Or, it's good to assess energy levels and see, yes, are you over giving, and are you giving in a way that isn't healthy? Sure. And it's important to have a balance in one's life, which I'm going to talk about in a minute with that Lover's card. But this is what this is saying to me. It is safe for you to receive in that way that children receive, without, thinking with that adult brain of the checks and balances and all of that kind of thing. And also, to me, with this energy, it's about receiving, in that lighthearted, innocent way of appreciating even just basic things, like receiving the sunshine on your face, receiving the food that's on your table in gratitude, receiving the roof over your head that's protecting you from the rain. All of that is also being appreciative and receiving those blessings into your life. So, okay, but there is something here about looking also perhaps at childhood patterns that maybe got you caught up in some less than stellar habits of where you thought maybe you had to constantly give of your heart and give of yourself, and it got out of balance in some way. Okay, so that's possible. We have beautiful energy here about another number 6, bringing yourself back to balance. And it's through self-love with the Lovers here. And it's through getting involved in creative projects that make you feel that sense of flow, where you lose all sense of time, just like kids do when they're outside playing. And they feel like only an hour went by, but they were out there 5 hours. All right. So whatever you're trying to accomplish in your money, career, and your business life, and you want to grow and you want to receive more, right? It is about that energy as well. Coming home to yourself and that innocent, lighthearted feeling of creativity and flow. But ultimately, it is about the balance, especially with the Lover's card, right? It's the yin and the yang. It's both sides of ourselves. It's the giving and the receiving side that needs to be balanced in order to have more prosperity. It is safe for you to receive. It's safe. If there's any sort of childhood issues left over of it wasn't safe at the time for you to receive, please know that you are in a better space now. You can heal that. You are in charge of rebalancing the scales yourself, all right? When we're talking about energy and manifestation, right, it's you cannot have the giving. If you want to have prosperity, it can't just all be about energy going out. That is an imbalance. The universe does not respond to energetic imbalances. It responds to energy that is balanced. So there is a natural cycle of ebb and flow. There is something called the law of compensation. Okay? So it's not just about, I have to just give. If you want to have more prosperity in your life, all right, it is also about allowing yourself to receive all joyful things from the universe. So it can start with basic gratitude for the things I already mentioned, but it can also start with just allowing yourself to also tell somebody else what you need and allow them to give it to you. And I mean, even on a personal level, right? Look at your personal relationships, because the Lovers is coming up, so I'm going to mention it. See if there's something out of whack there as well, where you're doing a lot of maybe giving and, you're not allowing that person to give back to you. Sometimes, depending on a personal situation, but sometimes too much giving is a way to control situations. Because maybe allowing yourself to feel the sense of, because again, it's safe for you to receive, to have that reception makes you feel nervous or uneasy. You don't trust it. Maybe again, it goes back to a childhood thing. So these are all things to think about. But look also, sometimes our personal relationships and what's going on there can also indicate maybe what's going on over here in a work or career or money situation as well. I personally don't feel we are compartmentalized beings. What's going on over here affects what's going on over here also. So if there is an imbalance in a personal relationship, take a look at that and how it may also be affecting your money situation. I feel like you're going to have a very rapid realization, maybe several realizations, because it's the 8 here, of, this particular situation. And I think you're going to rapidly make some changes in your life and start allowing and getting that balance right, getting the balance back into your life, and also getting more joy into your life, because this is also Leo energy for me, the 8 of Wands. So you're going to rapidly make some changes, and that's going to result in some very strong manifestation potentials with your money. I think, right away, and also for the long term with this Knight of Coins. You're going to bring this epiphany, and these inspired actions you're going to take as a result of this is going to bring you some immediate shifts in your financial life. And also, Knight of Coins is slower growth, and also for your longer term financial and monetary situation. So this is very lovely energy. So you are a conduit for good. Allow yourself to be that conduit for good. Allow people to give to you. It is safe for you to receive all abundance and joy and success as well. It's safe. So leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on for you with this energy. I wish you all the best with these epiphanies that are coming your way, and that will help you shift into receiving more abundance into your life. All right, let's see what we have going on for the Wealth Buddha. All right, let's see what your angel message is. Dreams of abundance. Okay, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest desires into reality. Okay, wow. All right, so you may have had or are about to have some sort of intel delivered to you via your dreams that you need to take action on. All right, let's see what we have here for you. All right, we have a 3 of Swords. We have the Chariot, the Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, wow, and the 9 of Coins, wow, okay. All right, this is what this is saying to me, all right? This is an important message. It's never too late. It is never too late to manifest what you want. It isn't, okay? Now, I'm going to talk about all this in a second, but let's address this 3 of Swords. There may have been some money problems. There may have been a money betrayal. There may have been a money or abundance wound. There may have been some self-confidence. You could have recently gone through a period of grief, losing somebody, and you kind of lost heart. You lost heart. You lost your mojo. You lost your motivation to, continue to fulfill your dreams because your heart hurt. Your heart was broken. May not necessarily be over money. Could be some other situation. All right. Cut yourself a break. You're coming out of that, as we can see from this energy here, this Chariot. You're starting to move the Chariot out of this grief cycle. All right, you're ready. And I do believe with this energy here, your dreams are trying to also get you, like trying to let you know you are ready to embark upon the next phase of your abundance manifestation, a career project, creative project, whatever it might be. You may also have a dream in which, especially if this represents somebody who's passed, all right, somebody who passed on, where they kind of come and let you know they're okay, that they kind of like give you their blessing, they're okay, they're on the other side. They let you know through the dream life, through the astral realm, that they're okay. And I think that also is going to give you the confidence, to move on, just because you've been worried about them, So for some of you, that may be applicable. Remember, it's a general reading. Apply it to your life. So whatever this represents for you, know that your subconscious and also spirit guides, angels, whatever, are trying to get your attention through your dreams, that it's safe for you to move on. It's okay for you to move on now. All right. That's what that Chariot is signifying for me. And in fact, you may be getting strong messages from your dreams and your subconscious that it's time to actually go on a new path. All right. Now, here's what I find fascinating about the rest of this reading. We have a Queen of Wands, which is very independent energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We have an Ace of Wands, more Wands, which is very, again, independent, all about the self, taking some sort of new inspired action, new growth. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles, which for me is Virgo, but is also about the independent person who can take care of themselves. So we have strong energy here. And even the Chariot, you could say, is also another energy of independence because they're driving that chariot. They're in charge. So we have strong energy here of perhaps being an entrepreneur, self-employment, really taking the reins in your hands and you taking charge, this Queen of Wands, of some new direction in your life that will help you become financially independent. For some of you, yes, this is going to be being an entrepreneur. Others of you, it may be some other path that you're going to follow. But it is going to be a path that is very unique to you. Queen of Wands energy is very independent, very outspoken, very bold, very innovative. So she kind of, does her own thing. So this energy is really speaking to that. Even the Nine of Coins, it's about really putting your unique stamp on whatever it is you're going to do next for your path of abundance. So the divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions are coming to you in your dreams. And I do feel for some of you, this is going to be it's a major turning point, a major new direction. For some of you, it may involve a move to a new location. Also, because this Nine of Coins is, to me, the personal paradise card. It is about being in a place that fully supports you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, financially. So some of you could be looking toward a literal physical move, particularly in April, August, or December, whenever you're watching this reading, the next, fire season, to start out in this new direction of your life. So, because like I said, Nine of Coins is about perhaps a place that's going to support you more than where you currently are. And it really is true. I say this a lot that, if we've gone through some sort of traumatic situation, sometimes we really need a geographic cure. There is such a thing as a geographic cure. Getting out of that energy space that has caused us heartbreak can do wonders for us. And for some of you, it may be a literal moving away from that particular energy so that you can be successful in your next path. This Nine of Coins is very, very good. So, but again, the abundance is going to come through your unique and independent approach. Setting out on your own in some way, breaking free from expectations and the mold, break the mold. Don't be like everybody else. So, and when you're ready, you're going to know. You're going to start having dreams about travel, maybe about cars, chariots, airplanes. You maybe start having dreams about some place where you want to move to, maybe some landscapes you don't even recognize quite yet where they are. But eventually you'll figure it out. All right. So very, very nice energies here. Take your time with this healing. If you're still going through this, know that when the time is right, those dreams are going to start coming in and you'll get that information. And look at this fabulous energy. You'll be on the road to prosperity and success, and you're going to have a new season in your life of growth and fire and passion and happiness and manifestation. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you're looking forward to with this particular energy. All right. I wish you all the best for your money and career success and your dreams of abundance. All right. Now we have the gorgeous clear quartz crystal. Let's see what we have for you. Ask for your needs to be met. Oh, wow. Okay. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God and the angels for help, but only that you do so. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. Okay. Ask for your needs to be met. Let's see what we have for that with our tarot. All right, we have the Judgment, the Three of Coins, the Queen of Cups, the Capricorn, and the Five of Swords. Wow, this is interesting. Okay. So immediately what I'm feeling and looking at these energies is some of you may be dealing with a very dysfunctional situation at your workplace. Okay, we have the Three of Coins. I'm going to read this a couple different ways. We have the Three of Coins, which can represent work colleagues. We have the dysfunction card with the Devil here. We have daytime anxiety with the Five of Swords. We have emotionally charged situations. You may be dealing with a person who is rather emotionally volatile, shall we say. They could be over dramatic. So we have the Judgment here. So what this is saying to me, like this is to me the situation that some of you may be dealing with. And it's about making the tough decision to confront this. Because notice also in this deck with this particular energy, the Five of Swords, he's really front and center here with that sword. I mean, he is kind of in the Rider-Waite, but he's more, it's the profile, right? The side profile. This is like a full-on confrontation, like get your sword out, baby, and deal. So I feel like with this energy, if you make the decision to change the situation and confront it by asking for your needs to be met, that you will be successful. And the thing here with this is, you know, maybe this means, because this can be boss energy also, this Capricorn. Maybe it's that you have to ask your boss to like get with the program. And if they don't get with the program, maybe you have to go to your boss's boss and say, yo, this is not working for me. This drama queen situation, this dysfunctionality, you know, here I am doing everything and they are just continuing to take credit for my work, I feel is maybe going on here. Just creating a lot of chaos, but they're not contributing anything, that sort of thing. So you may be making the decision to deal with that. But another way to look at this also, is really to have the foresight to make some sort of plan for yourself and list, and, you know, because Three of Coins can also be for me like a plan, an organizational situation, a framework, a list, you know, whatever it is, to get something accomplished. So you may need to make the decision to actually write down, get a list in order of what you do need. Like, what do you need? On a practical level, on an emotional level, and maybe even on a financial level, for the elimination of stress in your life. Okay? And ask the appropriate people to step up. So maybe, you know, because there's 3 here. So it could be 3 other people in your life that you have to, you know, discuss this with. Maybe the roommates need to do more around the house. Maybe the roommates need to contribute more to the monthly bills. maybe the kids need to start doing some more chores. Maybe you have to get some help around the house with chores, whatever it is. Maybe you need some emotional support. You need some emotional break from all the stuff that goes on around you at home or at work. Maybe you need some more private time for yourself with this so that you can detox and de-stress yourself. Go to the gym or whatever. So there's something here where, depending on what types of situations you're dealing with, ask for the help. All right. Ask for your needs to be met. All right. Clearly asking other people to assist you. That's what I'm getting here. So, if we're asking the angels, all right, because that's another way to look at this energy. If we're asking the angels, and here's your angel here, your angel would like to assist you in making a decision to create a new life and move you also out of this particular stressful environment. So this may be, finding a different place to live, if this is with like a stressful roommate situation with this 3 coins here. Or maybe this is also getting you out of a work situation that has turned dysfunctional, the Devil card, and chaotic emotionally and emotionally draining and stressful, etc. That ask your angels for help to find the new job that you want to manifest to get you out of this environment. So that's another way to look at this energy. But notice that the first card here was Judgment. So it's really about you first making that decision. Just like the card says, you have to make the decision to ask for what you need. Otherwise, people don't know, and the angels can't also intercede on your behalf and help you because you have free will. You have to invite them and ask them to assist. So you're going to ponder all this, but I do feel you're going to make that decision and you're going to find yourself in a much better position, because I feel like, especially with this 5 of Swords as the last energy, you've really had it. You've really kind of just had it up to here with some of this situation. All right. So you're going to do what it takes to get your needs met. So let me know what's going on for you with this energy in the comments. And I wish you all the best in manifesting exactly what you need to make your life much more prosperous and comfortable. All right, and let's look at our last pile with the Chinese coin. Let's see what we have for you. Pay yourself first. Okay. Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. Okay, let's see the energies we have with that. We have the 7 of Cups, the Empress, the 4 of Coins, the 6 of Wands, and Strength. Wow, what a nice combination of cards for that energy. Okay, so now, if you watch the channel, I sometimes call this the bucket list card. It's like you have all these different hopes and dreams and wishes you'd like to manifest, but it is a fantasy card. It is a daydreamy card, creative visualization card, if you will. So this tells me that you have some new things you'd like to do in your life. You'd like to travel. You'd like to buy a new vehicle. You'd like to get new furniture, get a better place to live. Pay for your child's education, pay for your own education, whatever it might be, new wardrobe, whatever. You have a bunch of new aspirations for your life, and you're working hard because we have pay yourself first. You're working hard, but where's the money going, right? So we have energy here of patience. We have 2 patience energies, the Empress and the Strength card. And what this is saying is it's all well and good to dream, but if you want those dreams to happen, you need to set aside, just like the pay yourself first, a little bit every month. I mean, this is the 4-week card, right? Because it's the 4 of Pentacles. So we could look at this as the month. We won't say every 4 days you're going to put money aside, but every 4 weeks, you're going to see even if it's just a little amount, even if it's only, you know, 0.25%, what doesn't matter of what you make, right? Or if it's only, you know, 4%, whatever, there's a 4 in here. Maybe it's $40 a month, whatever it might be. I hope that the universe blesses you and it's $4,000 a month or $400 a month, whatever your situation is. Add on as many zeros as you would like. Whatever your situation, if you want to continue to, you know, fund your dreams, setting aside over time, patiently, that amount of money. All right. So the Empress is beautiful. She rules love and money. And setting aside that money with loving intent, that is the other key. Because, you know, sometimes we can get into this. I know I can sometimes be like, oh, you know, I got to put money away. I just want to go have fun and spend it on crystals, you know, like, but, and so sometimes myself even feel that saving is kind of like a bummer, right? It's not. And I don't feel like that all the time, but sometimes I do. I'm being honest with you. So this is like, instead of feeling like saving is a bummer, look at it with loving intent. I am paying myself first. It's a different mindset. It's a mindset shift. Instead of it's a bummer to save, look at it as I'm paying myself first, which is a loving thing for me to do. And that's what that is also. It's like being like a loving steward of your money and taking care of yourself as a goddess would, Empress, as a mother would. So you are, of course, having, you know, prudent management and loving management of your resources. And look, we have the 4 of Coins here, which is about, of course, building a nest egg. 4 of Coins is about saving. It's about holding on to your money. Now, sometimes the 4 of Coins can get a little miserly. So I think with everything, it's always about balance for me. All right. So you can, of course, continue to grow your money over time without necessarily being a miser. That's just something to keep in mind. Also, I feel like there's something going on here with increase, with the six of Wands and then this Strength card. I believe with this energy here, with this first emphasis on saving, these first 3 cards, and with our angel card on pay yourself first, I think the universe is wanting to make sure that you are going to be a responsible steward of your finances, particularly if you've had some, you know, issues in the past of perhaps just spending your money frivolously. 7 of Cups, all right? So the universe is testing to make sure you're serious about your finances. It would like to see some evidence of that. I think within 6 months of you doing a serious pay yourself first plan, getting on it, whether it's, like I said, $40 a month, whatever, you're going to see something else change in your money and career and business life. This could be a promotion. This could be a better job. Something like that. I think it'll be a surprise. You may be trying to manifest it. But I think the universe is going to put in your way, lead you toward the next level of money and career success once it knows that you got the saving part down. All right. That's why I'm saying it's going to test you, right? It wants to know, because it wants you to come to this new money that wants to come in, like this next level, promotion, new job, new business, success, whatever, with strength that you will also manage that money well also. Okay, so I hope you understand what I'm saying. All of this is very, very good. So excellent. And, you know, we have here, of course, money growing, strength to strength with this Leo energy. We have gold also represented by the Strength card. So some of you, as you start to really get inspired by your pay yourself first journey, some of you may also start, maybe investing in precious metals. This is not financial advice, of course. I am not a financial advisor. But some of you may decide that, because you're going to get serious about it, because you get excited by seeing that money grow, that you're going to maybe do something like that as well with your increased income, like when it gets to the next level for you. So this is very, very favorable, very favorable. And, you know, when the time is right, you will also have that money to then fulfill some of the dreams on your bucket list. And that can also be represented by this Six of Wands energy. This could be buying a new vehicle as an example. This can also be going on some sort of trip that you've been wanting to go on, perhaps to a very warm place with the Leo energy here. So gorgeous energy, pay yourself first, take care of yourself first. It's really a form of self-care to do that and have that little bit of cushion. It's going to make you feel safe and secure. It's also going to fund your dreams. And it's also going to help the universe see that it can confidently put you in the space to level up, because you will manage that money well also. All right. So let me know what's going on with you in the comments with this particular energy. How do you feel about paying yourself first? What's on your bucket list? I would love to know. I wish you all the best for manifesting your financial goals. So thank you so much for joining me for this second installment of the Abundance Angels. I will leave the link to the first one that I did a few weeks ago if you want to check that out as well. I use the same Oracle deck, Abundance Angels, for the pick a card reading. So you might want to check that out as well. Thank you so much. Have a great day. See you again soon. Stella Wilde signing out.